So I just got done with large pistol. Going to go ahead here and change over to small rifle. So as I've kind of covered in previous videos, you've got to change over your nose guide between small rifle and small pistol, or in all the pistol calibers. Let's go ahead and get that guy on there. Get those threads to catch. There we go. Okay, let's throw in our small rifle plate. Okay. So I just went a few turns in and we'll see what happens. I've honestly found 223 is super easy to tune. You just got to make sure you're back at that 45-degree mark. We weren't. I'll move you guys around here. Okay. So if you notice, the nose guide is a little steeper, just kind of for the taller bullets. So let's crank it up. You can run these guys usually pretty fast. Probably about 40 or so. And get there. Okay, so we're fine there. We're not kicking our bottom end out. It's really the same concept as all the pistol stuff. It's really no different. Make sure your bottom end stays in, but make sure your nose guide's out far enough it can grab that bullet and flip it and get it to lay down flat. And so don't worry that the 223 stuff kind of lays a little more angled. That's just kind of what happens with those real big long bullets. It's fine. It'll flip them. And if it's not flipping them and you want to feel a little more safe, feel free to bring this bucket angle back to once again kind of get that mass and that weight more into the collator plate. But so I guess for rifle, yeah, let's screw it in too far just so you guys can see how this looks. What happens when you screw them in too far is you'll start to notice your bottom ends start coming out. So we'll throw those guys back down in the hole and we'll screw out quite a ways. Get going back up there at about 40 speed. And then so obviously if you screw it too far out, it won't ever grab that nose and pull the bullet out flat. And it's really hard to do on 223. It's really hard because it's so long and that bullet angle is already angled by the time it gets to the top of the plate. You probably can't even get it screwed out far enough to really make it happen. At 45 degrees, I'll say. Okay, so that's pretty good for those 75 grainers. Those pretty long 223 bullets. I think we can all agree on. Let's do some little shorties. I've got some 60 grain varmints. So let's throw those in there. See what happens. We're just going to roll with all of our same settings. You can usually run these, yeah, still that 40, 45. You can run the smaller stuff a little bit faster, but you're probably not even pulling the handle that fast anyways, so what's the deal? What's the rush? Like, see, you probably won't even really have to change a ton of your settings for 223 if you're going from bullet to bullet, obviously. Yeah, looks like they're just going to work at that 45 degrees. Go ahead and empty this out. Let's see how fast we can run them. We're at like 80 right now. It's pretty fast. Let's go to 100. Oh, that's not any fun. They all fed straight up. Let's put some upside down. Well, maybe if I could get them in there. Oh gosh, it's fast. Oh, there we go. There we go. Looks like it'll still run at 100. All right, I'm gonna make one more video. I'm just good. I've got the most amount of bullets I have, 9 mil, so we're gonna throw it all in and watch it run.